Hi everyone, it's me again, Shannon. I got a request on how to take off my makeup at nighttime after I have on my face all day. And I'm just going to get right into it. What I do is I take a warm washcloth, kind of on the more warmer side, but not too hot. And I just loosen up all of the makeup and just kind of damp, and I put it on my eyelashes just to kind of loosen up that mascara. I don't know if that rag is blocking what I'm saying, but just taking it and taking the mascara and loosening it up, so when I do take it off, it's just a little bit easier. And I always put my hair up because I do an oil at nighttime, and I don't want to get that oil all over in my hair. And I usually always have my hair put up when I apply my makeup and when I do take it off. And at nighttime, when I do wear makeup, I use the Garnier Skin Active. It's the micellar water. And I just kind of squirt that on one of these little kind of 4x4s. You can get them at your Walgreens or Target, Walmart. These are really nice because on one side it's smooth, and on the other side it's got more of a exfoliating part to it. And I don't rub them. I just kind of place it on here, and I kind of lift my lashes and just loosen up. I'm not rubbing, I'm just kind of pushing it around so it loosens up that mascara and that eyeliner that I have. And you can tell, oh, I've got all of these things on here. These are a little old, and so they come apart really easily, especially when they sit in there and they rub together in my little container. And then I'll do the same to this eye. Again, just not pushing, but just loosening it up. I take those 3 fingers where my eye socket is, with my eyes closed, of course, and loosen up that mascara. And I do it on this side too, just to loosen it all up, and then kind of wiggle it up into my eyelash just to loosen up that mascara. Because when I do take off the rest of my makeup, I don't want all that mascara on my washcloths. And a lot of people are like, you use washcloths. I find it, if I change them out every couple days, it's just fine. People think that because of all that bacteria that leak and linger, and I take another pad, and this is for all over my face to get my makeup off. I have been washing my face with washcloths since I can remember. My mom did it. My sister has always done it. And you can see, there's a lot of makeup. And this is the side that's a little bit more exfoliating. And what I mean by that is, if you can see, it's just got these little nubs. There's nothing rough about it. There's not any like plastic material or anything that would. But I just kind of rub it all in an upwards motion, getting in to my hairline. And I wouldn't want to do this with the oil cleanser because it would make my hair just then really, really oily. And I only wash my hair is very, very thick. And I only wash my hair about once or twice a week. And since the quarantine, I've been only doing it about once a week. And my hair is literally, it's very dry. And so I don't get oily at all, which is pretty nice. And I did just get this new shampoo and conditioner. It's AOUI. It's on the more expensive side, but not more expensive than you would be like the Bumble and Bumble. Like everything's $31. If you have a, little bottle of conditioner and shampoo itself, it's still, in my eyes, if you're going to be using that, it's not that expensive. But I find that I really only need to do that once a week. It's got very good cleansers in there. So now that all of my makeup kind of is off, and you can see it's pretty dirty. And now I'm going to do the oil. And I do it with this Clinique. It's Take the Day Off. It's a balm with, I don't know what kind of oils it is. I can look at that because I don't have my glasses on. I'm at that age where I cannot see anything without my glasses on. And I lost 2 of my best glasses this week. And both of them, quite honestly, I don't understand how I did it, because they both lost lenses, and I've had those glasses for years. And I didn't sit on them. But I do, my cat sometimes will get up on my nightstand and knock everything down. I don't know if maybe she jumps and has a, jumping fest on my glasses. I don't know. And then what I do is I did all the oil, loosening that up. And another thing, when you do oils, is you really need, and this is a great time to just massage your face. Do a little bit of relaxation, in between those frown lines here, you just relax it. And then taking your hands like this, and you have lymph nodes all over your body. And this kind of helps drain the lymphatic system in your face, to just kind of drain all of that away and push it. And just, it makes your skin a little bit more taut. It helps with like under eye bags. And of course, you always want to use your ring finger because it's the lightest finger and it puts the least amount of pressure on your face. And so you always want to do that in a roundabout motion like that. And then I take Burt's Bees. I use any kind of what do you call them? They're I can't think of the name. Claws, like Burt's Bees, the 3-in-1 cloths that you can use. And I just wipe all that oil, because if I rinse it down my sink will get clogged. It has just a tendency to get really, really clogged. But I don't brush my hair or anything over the sink. So I don't have a lot of hair that goes down my sink, but I still do that anyway. So as you can see now, from that, there's still a little bit of makeup on there. So my last step is doing the Thayer's facial toner, and it's got the witch hazel with the rose petal, and it just smells wonderful, marvelous. I just take a cotton bud, I just squirt that all over in there, and then I just take it and I go up my face, always in an upward motion. Around here, get really into those side areas around your nasal area, and then up my cheeks. And it's also taking off any residue from the cleanser that I have put on, and any little bit of makeup that's left behind. And I just take it over my eyebrows. I don't put it on my eye. And as you can see, it's pretty clean. So I know that all my makeup is off. And I did some micro needling last night, and you can maybe see a little bit of redness. And in a video, I will show you how to do that micro needling. A lot of people that I watch YouTube videos on don't even like the idea of these pins. They think of the Kim Kardashian thing. It's not anything like that at all. But it can be a little bit painful for the first couple times you use it. But there's not big long needles going in your skin. But what it does do, it helps penetrate that top layer, and it helps when you put your serum on, it just goes a little bit deeper into your skin. But I'm not going to do that tonight because my skin is a little red and I did it yesterday. So then I go ahead, and when all that is done, I take my nice warm washcloth. Sorry if that's making a lot of noise. And I just dampen that all up. Again, not rubbing, but just dampening it. I just like the way it feels, the washcloth feels on my face. I really like it. And then I kind of put things away as I go, but just for the sake of the video, I won't. But I have to wash my hands and stuff. Sorry about the tap. Anyway, and then I've been using this line. It's called Glossier. And the Milk Jelly cleaning cleanser is really, really nice. But because I already washed my face, double washed it kind of, I'm not going to use any of that. But my next... I'm having a really hard time talking. The next step I'm going to do is my serum. And I have many different serums, and I do use Renova. Actually, tonight is a Renova night, but I'll skip it just for the video because I have to wait 20 minutes after I put it on. But what I do is I shake this up. And what's really important is when you open the tube, there's still serum in there. But because I shook it up, everything that was separated before is now all shaken up, and you get all of the good stuff that's been kind of sitting at the bottom or has separated. It's really important because you want all of those ingredients to get on your face. And again, I just pat it on. It seems to last longer, the serum, when I do that. Otherwise, if I start here and start rubbing, by the time I get up to my forehead or my chest, it's all gone. Or excuse me, my neck, it's all gone. So then I put a little bit on my neck, and I just keep rubbing and up. And this helps with the lymphatic system too. I just go all the way up behind my ears, this way. And then I do take a little bit more, maybe about 3 drops, and I put it on my décolleté area. And this is right in this area. And if you have any jewelry is just good to take off at night. I know a lot of people wear it. Some people wear it, like, never take it off in the shower. But I like to make sure that nothing gets in the way of, cleaning that area and putting on the things that I want to put on because I have jewelry. And with my jewelry, I have to clean it a lot more because it gets really oily, and it just... I don't like the way that it looks. So then I would let that sit for about 3 minutes, but for time, I'd come back and I would put my eye makeup or my eye cream on by Clinique. It's the repaired laser focus, and I really, really like this. And I put it on that ring finger, and I just do like 3 or 4 dots, and I do it above here. And what I like about this particular eye cream is that you don't want to put your eye cream way up by the eye line or your eyelash line because it can burn. But this I like because you can put it on your eyelids. I have a lot of starting to get some creping, and so I like to be able to put that on because it just gives a smoother surface for my my eyeshadows and my eyeliners and whatnot. And then what I would do is usually during the day I would use the Drunk Elephant, the polypeptide cream. But tonight I am going to use... Where is my... Oh, my mom gave me this sample of Lancome. It is the Absolute Premium. It also has sunscreen on it. Usually I don't particularly wear a nighttime. For nighttime, I don't put anything with sunscreen in it because I really don't need it. But this is a very moisturizing. And because I did that micro needling last night, this is just a really good, very good cream to put on. It's very soothing. I wouldn't put this on right after I did the micro needling because it would somewhat burn. And I can show you that step and how I would do the micro needling and what different products I would use. And then again, I would put it on my neck and in upward strokes. And I always do behind my neck as well and behind my ears, because a lot of times you can notice, like, as people mature, they get a lot of age lines right around their ear area. So I have always put lotion and cream behind my ears, around my ears, for those nice times when men like to, snuggle in. No, but those days are gone. But anyway, so I just give that a nice coat. And I would let that sit for about 5 to 10 minutes because I'm always doing things at nighttime, taking my dogs out before the end of the night. So by the time I'd get upstairs back into the bathroom, it would be time for me to use my last step. And you'd always want to use a oil product as your last step because if you put an oil on and a moisturizer on over the oil, that oil has already set and that moisturizer does not penetrate through the oil. So the oil is the last step that you want to use. And I got this from our Whole Foods Co-op. It's by Area Carcia Facial Drench. You can see that. It's an essential blend of a whole bunch of different oils. I know geranium is in here because I can pick that out right away because it's got a very strong smell. And I used to use geranium oil because of its anti-aging properties, but I could not stand the smell of it. It would give me like a migraine headache. So I would just pat that on. Again, I wouldn't do this right away. I would do something in between, waiting for it to dry and going over those same spots. Again, a couple more drops, and I kind of warm it up to my hands and then just put it again in an upward motion and then on my décolleté. And this is what they mean when they call a décolleté. I would kind of go a little bit further, but for the video, I'm not going to do that, obviously. But now my face just feels so good. I'm ready to go to bed. My makeup has been taken off for the night, and I always try to never go to sleep without my makeup, but I'm human. I get lazy, or I'm ready for bed and I just can't go through all. It seems like a lot of steps, but when you do it all the time, this right now is taking me 18 minutes. It would take me about 5 minutes to do all this. But in between some of the wait times, I would say 10 minutes. And like when I would clean my face and put my serum on, I would brush my teeth, and that, takes about 3 minutes. And then I'd be time for your moisturizer application. So I hope all of you guys liked the video and learned a little bit about something. Please subscribe and like. I'm sorry I'm having a really hard time talking. I've been out ill for quite a while, and they've diagnosed me with something, and it affects my speech and my thinking process. So I have to lay everything out before I do all of this. And I should have had spent a little bit more time with the brands and being able to know what's in some of this stuff. And I apologize for that. You can get kind of like a brain fog, but I'm still doing this. I'll be doing it in my wheelchair. I'll be doing it for a long time. So please have patience with me. And nighttime, it seems to be a little bit worse with the speaking and the brain fog. So, but I wanted to get this out to you because I've had a couple subscribers ask, because I did what I do in the morning, my morning routine. They also wanted to know about my late night routine too. And last but not least, I will always put a moisturizer on my lips. And I'm a big lipstick person. And I think that this is like the coolest lip balm. I think I got it on sale. It was like $6 at Ulta. There's not a lot in here, but I've had it for about 6 months. And it's lasted a long time because you only need a little bit. But that's it for tonight. Click your notification button, thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to see more, if you have any questions about anything that's in these products, or what I would recommend for certain kind of conditions like blemishes, acne, like psoriasis, hit me up and I'll be sure to do that for you. I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.